Yo my people, welcome back to the channel, and today we have got a brand new episode of the West Ham rebuild. So in the previous episode, as you saw, we did in fact win the Premier League, which does mean we get Champions League football this season. But before we get into anything, let's see how the team is shaping up. So our front three still consists of Somerville, Delap and Bowen. They've been on fire every season, but I hate to inform you, Bowen's rating is slowly going down as he's reached the age of 32. Our midfield three still consists of Kobe Mainu, Matthias Fernandez and Conor Gallagher. And our defensive backline still consists of Wan-Bissaka, Sturm, Camuso and Ulrich with Mike Penders in goal. Our bench is still looking the same. We're looking to sell Paqueta this season. Potentially bring in Orford for him, depending on how that goes. Not too sure. Or we might bring in a whole new central midfielder. But yeah, as you know, we got the Premier League title, so that means we get 2 extra signings this season. So in total, we get 5 signings, which is that's huge for us. So what I'm thinking is, in the start of the season, I'm going to make 3 signings, and then in January, I'm going to make the last 2 signings. But again, that might change depending on circumstances of the players. But let's just get into it. So the first signing I'm going to be making of the new season is bringing Benoit Lene. I've probably butchered that, but we move. The reason why I'm bringing him in is because we've got roughly 160 million to spend this season. And you're probably thinking, how much can we get? 100 million straight out of the budget? Oh, that's a big blow out the budget. But Wan-Bissaka, he's performed for us, but Aston Villa, again, they could be a threat to us this season with a starting right back like that. So it's better that we have him rather than an opposition that could potentially damage us this season. So I'm going to get into this signing, and yeah, let's see if we can get him. So I didn't know this until now. Enzo Maresca is actually the Aston Villa manager right now. But we have offered 80 million plus Lucas Paqueta, because otherwise they wanted 150 million for him. Which, if I'm being honest, that's my whole budget. I'm not prepared to spend that. So hopefully we can get this transfer sealed. And just like that, we have brought the French right back from the Midlands down to London for 90 million. Yep, we have managed to secure the signing for 90 million. Somehow they rejected Paqueta, and so I went in to renegotiate, and they accepted 90 million, so we'll take it. So the next signing we are going to be making of the season is bringing in a backup right winger, because we've got Lewis Gilham at the moment, 75 rated, but his progress over the last few seasons just hasn't been enough. So maybe we bring in another right winger and we send him out on loan. Hopefully his rating can go up and we can sort something out in the long run. And just like that, we have brought the young right winger Talbi from the Bundesliga to the Premier League to see if he can make a name for himself. And yes, we did manage to get a 30 million plus Paqueta deal through. So now hopefully Orford can come on this season and see if he can make a name for himself also in the Prem. I'm going to make at the start of the season is bringing in a backup keeper. So you're probably thinking, 88 rated Alisson, you don't need him. He's 8.5 million. I'm going to snatch that up. And Alisson, yep, he's 36, potentially retiring within the next 3 seasons. So yeah, we'll bring him back to the Prem, and he can sit on my bench or be my cup goalkeeper. Yeah. So hopefully we can get a little rotation going in there, because I don't know, I have a bad feeling because we've got Champions League football. That's an extra tournament we're in. We're going to need that rotation for the keepers. Hold up, what's this? This player's a release clause active. Do you want to pay 4.7 million? And the lowest I can go for is 10.5 million. I'll pay 4.7 million for an 88 rated keeper. Get in. So, with our new signings, this is how we line up. We have Lone making the starting lineup at right back. We have Talby sitting on the bench. Hopefully, at the end of the season, might be getting some first team gameplay, depending on how Bowen's rating goes. And of course, we have Ellison currently sitting in the reserves, but we're gonna see how he goes for pre-season and see potentially if you want him starting in the Champions League or if you want to start in the FA Cup or the Carabao Cup. But let's just go and see. I also forgot to mention that we potentially might be saying goodbye to Mateus Fernandes this season, as he's in his last year of his contract and he still doesn't want to sign a new contract. I'd rather sell him, get some money for him, rather than run his contract down and sell him for nothing and someone snatches him up for free. But hopefully by the end of the season we might, well, not the end of the season, by January we might be able to convince him to sign a contract. But let's see how that goes. And here we see Callum Marshall going out on loan, and we have sent Callum Marshall to CS Freiburg in the Bundesliga for 12 months on loan. Let's see if his rating can pick up. Same as Lewis Gilholm, we have sent him to Ligue 1 to Stade de Reims, I think that's how you pronounce it, for a 2-year loan duration. Hopefully he can come back and we've got another brilliant player on our hands. And we have sent George Urphy out on loan to Getafe in the La Liga for 12 months, just to see if he can get some game time. But again, hopefully when he comes back, his rating's gone up a bit and we can get a brilliant signing. We have also sent Junior Robinson to Bristol City for a loan duration of 1 year. And we have made the choice to sell Juve to Juventus for 40 million. He didn't want to stay at the club, he was unhappy at the club. So instead of selling him to a potential rival in the Prem, I thought why not send him abroad. The board have come to me with a use it or lose it. And it says the club has decided that any remaining transfer budget won't carry over to the next season. So with the sales that we've made, we've currently got 65 and just over 65 million. We have to invest it into the squad before the season ends. Otherwise, anything that we still have, we lose. But I'll be using that 65 million. Don't worry. I forgot to press record. Yep. So, let me give you a rundown of how the pre-season matches went and how the first 2 Premier League matches went. So, in pre-season, we lost to RB Leipzig, we won against Bayer Leverkusen, and we lost to Real Madrid 2-1. In the Community Shield, we won 4-3 on penalties. It was a really good penalty shootout, to be fair. And our first 2 Premier League matches were against Bournemouth and Brighton, and somehow we lost. But we've made all the transfers we need to make for now. So, yeah, I guess I'll see you in January.
One eternity later.
It's the start of January. Let's take a look back and see how the season went, because somehow we're sitting 14th, as you can currently see. So I don't know what the hell has gone on, but let's go find out. So if we start all the way back in September, yeah, so we lost our first 2 league matches, and then we lost again to Newcastle. We drew 1-1 to Chelsea, drew 2-2 to Wolves. We actually won our debut Champions League game against FC Porto 2-1. And then we went on to beat Villa 3-1 in the Cup. And then we beat Leicester 3-1 in the league. And then in October, we lost to Marseille in the Champions League, drew 1-1 to Everton. We then won 2-1 to Tottenham. We drew 1-1 to FC Basel. Drew 1-1 to Liverpool and lost 3-2 in a cup to Fulham. Moving on to November, we lost no matches in this month. Wow, we actually had a decent month. So we won 3-1 in the Premier League to Sunderland. Moving on to the Champions League, we beat, I don't know what team that is, but we beat them 3-1. Moving on to moving back to the Prem, we beat Forest 1-0. Then we drew 2-2 in the league to Crystal Palace, and then back to the Champions League. We drew 2-2 to Bayern Leverkusen. Moving on to December, it don't look. We won one game in the Prem. We lost 3-2 to Arsenal, 3-1 to City, 2-0 to United, lost 2-1 to Villa, drew 1-1 to Sheffield United. But we beat Burnley 3-1 in the league, and in the Champions League, again, I don't know what team that is, but we beat them 5-1. Moving on to January, this is how we look. So we've got Fulham on the first day. Then a few days after, we've got City in the league. And then a few days after that, we've got Arsenal in the league. Then after that, we've got, in the FA Cup, we've got Hull City. And then after that, we've got Leicester in the league. And then we face Benfica and Barcelona in the Champions League. And we'll be facing Wolves in the league too. So let's get cracking. But in the January transfer window, I'm either going to try and bring in Paul Thomas or Joe Bellingham. So I'm going to try and attempt Paul Thomas because he's a little bit cheaper. But again, I want to try and weaken that Arsenal side down as much as I can. Yeah, an 82 rated defensive midfielder probably ain't going to do much to them, but hey, taking a player from Arsenal, we'll do it. If it means weakening the squad and shortening the squad down, we'll do it. Right, as we're at the start of the new year in January, let's take a look and see how the league is looking. So, again, Arsenal, they're dominant season in, season out. Same as Liverpool, same as City. United's actually up there, looking decent. And then mid-table, well, from 5th to mid-tables, got Villa, you've got your Fulham, Chelsea, Bournemouth, Tottenham, and Newcastle, and Palace. And then the bottom half of the table, you've got your Brighton, Forest, us unfortunately, Everton, Burnley, Wolves, Sunderland, Sheffield United, and Leicester City. Leicester, they only got 7 points. Could they be on track to be the worst team in history in the Prem? So, as I said, at the start of the new year, this is how we line up. We've got Talby as our starting right winger, as he's been dominant, clearly. He's gone up a rating. And yeah, so hopefully, a lot of the players have gone up in rating. So hopefully, this is a good sign. And in the second half of the season, we can make an extra big push to try and finish in the top 5. So going into match day 19, we are at home on the 1st of January 2030. Can we make something of this and gain 3 points? We need the points. And we draw 1-1. I don't get what I'm doing wrong. We won the league last season. We've got an even stronger squad now. What is going on? So we have brought Thomas from Arsenal to West Ham on a fee of 17 million, I think, with obviously Matthias Fernandes, because otherwise, if I didn't include Matthias Fernandes in this deal, he would have been sold for free, and I'd rather get some sort of money out of him than sell him for free. That we have brought Chris Rigg from Athletic Bilbao to West Ham for £25 million. Going into match day 20, we come up against Manchester City at home. We need the 3 points. The performance needs to be a lot better. Can we do something here? Come on, and we win 2-0 at home with Cook getting a goal and Leon Delap getting a goal. Come on, can this be the turnaround that we need? Here we are on match day 21 at the Emirates Stadium against Arsenal. Can we secure another 3 big points? Come on. Come on, and we secure the win 2-1 with Ulrich scoring on the 14th minute and Kamada scoring on the 71st minute, coming on from the bench for Liam Delap. The Emirates FA Cup, we take on Hull City, but the changes we've made, we've got Pyers starting on the left wing, we've got Chris Rigg coming on for his debut, well, for his starting debut, and we've got Thomas coming on for his starting debut as well, and we have put Alisson in goal. And just like that, we secure an easy 2-1 win with Mainu scoring on the 31st minute and Talbi scoring on the 80th minute to secure the win for us. So here we are back in the league phase. For the Champions League, we take on Benfica. Can we secure another 3 points and keep this streak going? Yes, we do, with Somerville striking on the 54th minute and Talbi once again striking on the 70th minute to secure the 2-1 win for us at home. Come on! Here we are on match day 23 against Wolves. Last time out we drew 2-2, but this time round we're looking better, we're in better shape. Can we secure 3 points at home? Yes, we can. A big 3-0 clean sheet with Ulrich scoring on the 21st, Delap scoring on the 63rd, and Ulrich making a brace for himself on the 89th minute. So here we are again in the Champions League phase against a very, very strong Barcelona side. We are going to play the match, so let's get into it. So we have kickoff for the Champions League. Can we get a quick goal and make this a quick turnaround?
And the pressure is on. It is, after all, the final league phase game for these two sides.
As the commentator said, this is the final league phase game. So I'm pretty sure in order for us to continue and advance to the next round at the round of 16, I think we need to win. Great football. Somerville, take a bow, sir. That is great football. We're playing at Prime Barcelona. Lovely football there. Brilliant football. Can we keep this up for the rest of the match? So we are currently sitting 4th in the table. So with it, well, a win would be preferred. But if we win this and we get the results that we want from the other teams and they lose, who are 3rd and 2nd, we finish 2nd in the Champions League phase. I will take that. In our first league phase in the Champions League, we finish potentially 2nd. I will take that all day. That's sloppy defending. Big defending there. Big defending from Camuso. We've got to stop these corners. They're looking dangerous. We've headed it straight to him. Take it out to Somerville. Back down to Mainu. There we go. This is great football. Can Somerville get that? Yes, he can. Should have cut him. Didn't need the skill there. There was no need. That's a reckless challenge there. We're lucky not to see a red. This is fantastic football. Talbi. Beautiful football from start to finish. Beautiful 2-0 lead. I was not expecting this coming up against this Barcelona squad. They have got the likes of Van Dijk, Lamine Yamal, Ekitike, Pedri, Vivian. They've got a very, very strong squad, especially attacking wise. 2-0, half time at home. We will take that any day of the week. Let's try and see if we can keep these good results up in the second half.
underway once more, and Barcelona facing.
It's a really good bit of business. The club must be delighted. He's going to bring a lot to the squad.
Ah,
and
great
I'm sure we're
football.
going to see that from the off.
Ah, sloppy passing there from Cook. He needs to be better. If he wants that starting position in the squad, he's just got to be better from him. I've not seen anything from him yet that's blown my socks off. Ah, great save, Mike Penders once again. We've got to stop at the corners. They've had 5 corners this match, but they've had a single one. Ah, but can we counter?
Well, big news I'm hearing.
Can we counter? No, we cannot. No, no, no.
Yeah, PSG were awarded the penalty. He sent the keeper totally the wrong way with that one. It's now 3-1 with 56.
Ah, Camuso, great interception. Perfect. At the start of the season, I wasn't too sure about Camuso. Ah, again, Camuso, lovely. I wasn't too sure about Camuso at the start of the season, but the second half of the season, so far, he has definitely shown his worth.
And just like that, the counter-attack comes to an end. Ekitike. And he might be through here. This is an excellent run. Deflected behind, corner.
We're going to bring Payers on for Cook because Cook just hasn't lived up to the scratch yet. Maybe he's nervous, maybe there's pressure on him, who knows. But let's see if Payers can do something special in that attacking midfielding role now.
And not the most convincing of headers when all was said and done.
Well, he just can't get away from his marker for it. They played well today, haven't they? It's been a real competitive league,
great switch of
but
play.
they certainly delivered when it mattered most.
Ah, Somerville, the cheeky skill.
And a decent delivery.
Oh, unlucky. That was very, very unfortunate for us not to score there. We're gonna take Talby off. Had a wonderful game. Picked himself up a goal just before the second half ended. But let's see Jared Bowen back in action.
Hugo Ekitike. And a goal has gone in one of the other matches. Alex Scott will tell us more.
It's a goal for Napoli. It was a breathtaking finish. A shot.
Trying his luck, but into the keeper's gloves.
Well, let's take it straight out to Bowen. Let's see what he can do.
Well, apologies for interrupting, Alex.
Yeah, he loses the ball. Nothing happens there.
The lead, as things stand, is 2-0. Hugo Ekitike.
That's poor defending, but big Mike Penders steps up once again. Genuinely, if it weren't for Mike Penders, we probably wouldn't have won the league last season, and if it weren't for him again, we probably wouldn't be doing so well in the Champions League phase this season. Because from what I've seen this match, he has absolutely saved us.
That's a good-looking ball.
Ah, bit of a reckless challenge there. Thought I could get the ball. It just didn't work out. Are we going to see a red? Ah, yellow. We saw a yellow. Oh, unlucky. Great penalty there by Lamine Yamal. Great penalty. You know, you can tell Bowen's. He's just not as good as he used to be. He's showing his age. He's just not being able to get past the defender like he used to, which is unfortunate. Can we get the ball out now and potentially see another counter? Oh, yes, go on, Delap. Run with it. Run! Run! Oh, yeah, okay. just stack it over the ball, why not? Ref, blow the whistle. 2-1 win at home to a very strong Barcelona side. We will take that any day of the week. So, it is deadline day. We have made all the transfers and made all the sales we need. So, I will see you at the end of the season.
One eternity later.
Out wide. Oh, beautiful. Oh, chest of a god. Chest of a god. And we have scored to make it 1-0 in the Champions League final. Talby, take a bow, sir.
Well, here we can see it again, and I'm sure the keeper's a little frustrated. He does get a decent touch on it, just not enough to keep it out.
That's a good tackle and a throw in to come. Danger averted for now.
Right choice that. Allows them to reset. Gives them time to regain their shape, doesn't it?
Ryerson. Gonçalves. Has the space to whip it in here. Has a go. This is the equaliser. And that is a terrific save. Played into the box. He's on the line to get it away. Oh, that's fine goalkeeping. Just about able to get fingertips on it. And the defence will be able to deal with that.
I can't believe they're behind it. The amount of chances they've created. They must be so frustrated with themselves. If they can be clinical, there's goals here for them, I'm sure.
The fourth official has indicated there will be a minimum of 1 minute of added time.
And that whistle brings the first half to a close. So the second half begins. And on to Bellingham. And the pressure pays. Now to switch up again. Good tackle, but it's gone out. On to Bellingham. And Dortmund trailing. What can they do with this corner? Decent-looking attack, this. Against the equaliser, and a superb block. And the whistle goes, free kick awarded. Now with Bellingham. Still coming at them, hunting the goal they need. Showing good width with this attack. Good cross into the middle. Miscue in the final third there. A chance now for a quick transition. They found a way through. It's a decent bit of goalkeeping. West Ham are going to make a change. And the corner is fired in. Nothing will come of it. It's been cleared. Play
it goes for a throw-in. Now with Bellingham. Has the space to whip it in here. Well won, but the ball out. Oh, could be here. Seemed a bit cynical, that. Surely a booking.
The fourth whistle has indicated there will be a minimum of 2 minutes of added time.
This is what they've been looking for, the counter-attack. But they couldn't quite take advantage at the end of that. And that's it. Full time. The celebrations can start. They can put the ribbons on the trophy.
Yeah, you've got to feel for any team to lose at this stage, but it's about performing in those big pressure moments, and that's exactly what they did. They thoroughly deserve this.
Disappointment on one side is mirrored by wonderful scenes of celebration. All those tired legs are forgotten now.
Well, you've got to enjoy every second. Just take it all in because it's going to pass so quickly.
Now the players gather their thoughts, the handshakes begin, and they go up to receive their prizes.
Well, the hard work and the dedication, it makes it all worthwhile for moments like this.
There will be so many emotions running through the heads of all of these players. And now the big moment, the trophy lift itself.
Oh, just listen to that atmosphere. Look how much the players are enjoying it.
I really don't think they want this moment to end. This is why they play the game. One more time.
So my people, as you know, we won the Champions League. It's been an emotional roller coaster because I literally took this team from relegation, well, practically relegation, all the way to Champions League winners within 5 seasons. But yeah, like it's been a good series. But if you want to see more series like this, make sure you comment whatever team you want down below, and I will do it. But yeah, if you like the series and you like this video, make sure you like, comment and subscribe. And we will see you in the next video.